like a Hellcat.
What's going on, Attack Squad? It's your boy Roman, aka Mr. Anime343, and I decided to actually a little old school and actually, put the camera aside temporarily, because today I'm actually going to be reviewing something really special. I just actually got my hands on this, and I gotta say, this is actually just totally worth reading. BRZRKR. Guys, I gotta admit, this right here is just absolutely beautiful, and you got to check this out. You know, I'd actually have to say, this is actually, this is a way more better self-insert story, unlike I Am Trashfire. Sorry. Did I just say that? I meant to say, I Am Not Starfire, which is total trash if you ask me. But this right here is just absolutely beautiful. And it is totally worth the read. But anyway, let's actually take a look into it, shall we? As you can tell right here, guys, this is actually just the most beautiful piece of work I have ever laid eyes on. In fact, you should actually, I do warn you, this is really graphic. But still, nonetheless, it was made by Mr. Keanu Reeves himself. And I really gotta say, this comic right here is actually just, so freaking beautiful. But anyway, here's what the art style looks like. Like I said, it's really graphic, but... Oh, created by Keanu Reeves. And it's also written by Keanu Reeves himself. In fact, here's chapter 1. See? It's actually got violence, it's got nudity, it's got all this beautiful stuff. I mean, look how freaking... Ooh. And also, it turns out that he wants to die because he wants to become immortal, and he can't die so easily since he's a demigod. Oof, damn. I mean, just look how beautiful and artistic this stuff is. If you're actually into this kind of stuff, I totally would recommend actually checking this out if possible. I mean, just look at how, articulate these pages are. And I just actually had to support this because... I'm actually into such things, and I gotta say, I really hope and pray that this actually becomes successful. Oh, damn. Shot his nose off. Whoa. Whoa. Dude, that was beautiful. Yeah. And he also actually has regenerative abilities, which actually allows him to regenerate. And he's over 8,000 years old. See? Like I said, just actually reading this right here, I'm just kind of skimming through the book just to show you what kind of stuff that you're looking at. That's his birth. He's over 8,000 years old. Here's chapter 2. See? Oop. I'm still waiting on volume 2 of this, if possible. Because this is actually such a good read. But in all seriousness, yeah, it gets more and more graphic. That's his mom, and that's his dad. See? This is the kind of stuff that I usually prefer when I'm actually reading these kinds of comics. The kind of stuff that actually just, shows the depictions of graphic violence, shows of nudity, the fan service stuff. Giving the fans what they want. Whether it's actually violence, whether it's sex, whether it's, nudity. Doesn't matter. As long as you're willing to actually cater to the fans, you have my money. And this is like about $15. And I got it off of Amazon. I wish I could actually bought this off Kickstarter and actually supported them completely, but they just kind of sold out quickly like hotcakes. And I gotta say, just seeing all this artwork, it's just absolutely beautiful. And you just actually can't help but freaking just enjoy it. And this is how he was born. Like how he became an immortal. He actually got wrapped up into a cocoon and metamorphosis into what he is today. And here's some of the original cover art. Like, for his character. This one's my personal favorite because it actually reminds me of The Darkness with Jackie Estacado. Oh, man. Yeah. So, that's BRZRKR right there, guys. I actually hope you guys actually check this out. Well, guys, I actually hope you really enjoyed this. I do recommend, if you actually have the money for it, check out BRZRKR. I can't wait to actually see this actually become both a live-action movie with Keanu Reeves himself and a spin-off anime series on Netflix. Netflix has been doing some very questionable stuff. But in all seriousness, it's been hit or miss with Netflix. But in all seriousness, I really hope that, this actually becomes a hit series. It actually does good for itself. It's actually, worth its weight in gold. My personal opinion, by the way. You see, I do enjoy, anime and manga. But I also enjoy independent comic books because, old comic, like the comic pros these days, including Kelly Sue DeConnick, and they're, if you don't like my politics, don't buy my books. Oh, give me a break. You know how that's going for you? You're actually losing customers because you pandered to the fandom, to the phantom audience. They don't actually buy your comics. They don't, they don't actually support your ideals. They just sit around on freaking social media all day trying to actually say, oh, this needs to be inclusive so that way we can all have a fair, playing field. Seriously? This just goes to show that you're actually pissing the fans off even more. So, in all seriousness, I actually must say this. To Keanu Reeves and the creators of BRZRKR, please keep this going. This is actually such an awesome series. I really want to see a volume 2 and have it as a legit series to enjoy and sit down. And, I really want to actually have all of these wonderful comics, independent and otherwise. And I still actually hope to actually, throw my hat in the ring as well with my Magical Murder Trap Tiki comic, if possible. But I still need to finish out, I'm still on chapter 3. I'm still trying to get the other 2 chapters up. As soon as I get the first 5 chapters done, and see if I can actually, get in touch with a comic book artist and try to actually work out, some type of deal where we can actually get, the first volume of my comic done up if possible. I would like to actually, see where that goes, and I'll see if I can post it on either on Indiegogo or Kickstarter, because I definitely want to actually make, something that I can be proud of. And also make it for you guys, the fans. Because the fans are what makes something really great. Whether it's the fans, the consumers, don't antagonize these people. That's what actually causes all these people to just turn on you just like that. They're antagonizing them and saying that, they're not worthy, they're alt-right, they actually are very bad people. No, they're just human beings trying to enjoy something without being forced into, a leftist hive mindset. Guys, I gotta say this. What I do this for you guys, the fans. We actually are fans of something. Whether it's anime, whether it's video games, whether it's manga, whether it's comic books, it doesn't matter. As long as you're a fan of something, you support it how you see fit. Just remember that. But I actually hope you guys enjoyed this. If so, please smash the like button, subscribe if you're new, hit that notification bell for future updates. Let's get to 300 to 400 subscribers, if possible, by the end of 2022, or anywhere near that. I'm actually really happy to be, with 200 subscribers, because you guys rock. You guys are the best, and I'm doing this for you. So, with that being said, just remember these 3 things, guys. Respect the waifus, enjoy your fandoms, anime freedom. And until the next one, this is Mr. Anime 343 saying, sign everyone.